Hey everyone, I'm Fred Ranger and welcome back to this channel. Before we dive into today's subject about the Leica M11, I wanted to share the fact that I've just recently released my second volume of the Humans After All Street Photography zine, and I'm very happy about this one because this is, just adding to the series of what I call unprovoked poetry that I'm capturing on the streets everywhere I go. I do travel a lot, so I like to share my work in a printed format or in the digital format if you're more into that type of medium. I'll leave links down below. It's a nice way to encourage the channel, and a lot of you have ordered the volume 1, and it was also identified as Blurb staff pick, so I guess the guys at Blurb actually liked it also. So I said might as well do a volume 2, and there it is. It's available now, shipping worldwide, or again, there's a digital version if you are more into the iPad type of medium. So with that out of the way, let's dive into today's topic. I am diving into why I made the leap from the Leica M10-R, a camera that I once called my dream camera, into the Leica M11. But first off, let's do an unboxing. So, let's play some sexy music and have it topped up. No, I'm just kidding. This is my unboxing. There you go. Voila. Unboxing in 2024. So let's talk about the reasons why the M11 eventually won me over. And no, it's not just about more megapixels or better specs. With Leica, it really is just about specs, as most of you know. So first off, it is the battery life. Yeah, the battery life. Yes, it's my first point. Before any specs, anyone that used an M10R or an M10 for that matter knows that it can drain pretty quickly when you're shooting, for long periods of time. With the Leica M11, I'm getting almost twice, yes, you've heard that right, almost twice the battery life that I was getting with my M10 cameras, which means fewer interruptions, a bit more freedom to stay in the zone, as I like to say. And it may sound small, but for the kind of long immersive street or documentary and travel shoots that I love doing, it's a game changer. Then, this guy here. Well, you can't see it now because it's covered, which is a good thing. But the triple resolution sensor, 60, 36, and 18 megapixel, I initially thought it was a gimmick, guys, to be honest, at the beginning. But this feature actually brings a lot of flexibility when you think about it. Shooting in lower resolution can be really helpful for everyday work, sharing quick shots, and not filling those hard drives too quickly. But when I want that insane detail for like larger prints or my portfolio stuff, I've got 60 megapixel right there in this camera. It really is like having 3 cameras in one, actually. Another of those practical updates, and again, it might sound ridiculous because most of the other cameras have that, but the USB charging. And for a Leica M, it is the first M to have a USB charging port, and so is the Q3. They brought it on to the newer version of these cameras, and for Leica, it's kind of a big deal. So I can charge the M11 directly from a power bank for my laptop while on the go. I can even charge it in my car if I want because I have the USB-C in my car. So, when you're traveling, this can become a lifesaver, as we know, because we all have power banks and USB-C cables laying around for our laptops and iPads and so on and so forth. So you're not tied to a specific charging outlet, or you don't have to carry multiple batteries. With this, I'm ready to shoot anytime, basically. The M11 improved color depth and dynamic range offer a slight but noticeable upgrade in image quality, especially in challenging light conditions. I was always finding that the M10 and the M10R were not getting me consistent exposures. And it's not that it was not possible to get the right exposure, it's just that it was harder to get to exactly where I want the exposure to be because it wasn't consistent. And for photographers, those subtle improvements make a difference because it's part of the shooting experience. I also find that highlights and shadows hold up a bit better, giving me even more latitude when I'm editing. Again, it's about that little extra flexibility that I'm talking about. At the end of the day, it comes down to what each tool can bring to my creative process. The M10R will always have a place in my heart, but the M11 improvements just fit my current needs and my current shooting style a bit better right now. And isn't it part of the joy of photography, like evolving with your tools and as your style and needs evolve? I think it is. But that's my take, guys. The M10R was and still is a dream camera, but the M11 simply gave me a few extra tools that make my job easier and my creative process a bit smoother. For some, it may not be worth the upgrade, but for me, it opens up new possibilities. So, thanks for watching, and actually let me know in the comments if you have upgraded your gear recently, or if you're still rocking that dream camera that you bought several years ago. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and I will plug my latest photography zine if you want to view my work. And you know, it's not just about the gear, it's also about the work, guys. This is the opportunity to do so. It also helps the channel grow. I really am grateful for the volume 1 that went super well. This is volume 2 of Humans After All, again, my photography zine, and it's available in digital version and in a printed version. I'll put the links down below. So with that being said, be happy, enjoy life, and enjoy your new Leica camera. Cheers.